Alright, you beautiful peoples of the interwebs, it's me Glyn, this is CheapSkate Gaming. On today's weekly freebie roundup, we're going to check out all your free games you can get at the minute from all the different places. Things like Amazon, Epic, your PlayStation Plus, your Xbox, GamePass. It's hard to remember, there's so many free things now and deals. But as always, links are in the description to each of the places we're going to be visiting, and at the end we've also got some deals as well. There's some good deals, some new deals, and some not so good deals, but we'll go through all that in a minute. So anyway, without any further ado, let's stop yibber yabbering, let's go straight on. As always, we go straight into the Epic Game Store, and this week we've got two games for you on Epic Game Stores. We've got Rugrats Adventure Gameland, or Adventures in Gameland I should say, and Super Crazy Rhythm Castle, which actually looks quite fun. I'm definitely going to be trying that out. And then next week, don't forget you've got 1 week to grab your games. You don't need to download them, you can just put them in your library and download them whenever you want, just in case you're running out of room in your hard drive or you just haven't got the bandwidth to do it now. So, and then next week, next Thursday, we'll be getting Toem and The Last Stand Aftermath, but we won't worry about those. We will go straight on now to, as always, we go straight on to your Amazon Prime. Right, so here we are on the Amazon Prime games, and what we got quite a few new ones. So added this week, we got Tales from Borderlands. That's like a, it's not like your normal Borderlands game, it's like one of the Telltale style games where you choose decisions on all that. Moonlighter, Shadowgunners, Showgunners. I'm not sure what that is, we'll have a look at that in a minute. 9 Years of Shadows, Arcadegeddon, Curse to Golf, hey, another golf game, Golfy. We're having a bit of a golfy week this week. Sounds cool. Hellpie, I like this. I've got this already on my Steam account. Hellpie, that's a really good 3D platformer. Classic sort of Banjo-Kazooie type platformer, and that's it. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 new games added in there. We'll just check the Luna, and don't forget all these other games are still available to download. There are some hits in here: Lord of the Rings, Borderlands pre-sequels, Borderlands 2, Tomb Raider Definitive. Don't forget to add them to your library. Once they're in your library, they're there forever. Trek to Yomi, that's a good one. Warworld, one of my favourite indie games of the last few years. Still playing it, love it. It's one of those where you can just go and play it for 20 minutes, you don't need to spend all night on it. And it doesn't look like they've added anything new to Luna. They normally add new games at the end of the month or the beginning of the month. So you've got a great selection there of added games. Nothing particularly stands out. They're all sort of middle of the road stuff here, so there's no AAA titles, but there are good games there. That's a good game. I haven't played these golf games yet, so I need to add them to my library. I don't know what this Golfy's all about. Let's have a little look. We'll have a look at a couple of pictures of these. Alright, looks classic. Looks like a classic golf game. The only problem with the Amazon Prime is that they don't show videos off their stuff, basically. What was the one I wanted to have a look at? Showgunners, yeah, wasn't it? Showgunners. What is this? This looks like an XCOM style game. If you've ever played one of those, yeah, definitely that's what it is. XCOM with heroes. Yeah, that looks cool. Looks cool. And what else have we got? I wanted to see what this Curse the Golf is. I think this is a 2D side-scrolling golf game. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. So it's like a puzzle golfer. Looks okay. Looks like it could be fun. There's an enemy. Boss fight in a golf game. Give it to me. This looks actually pretty cool. I'm definitely downloading that and having a little go on it. Right, Arcadegeddon. I'm not sure what this is about. Is it different arcade? Oh, this is a Hero Blaster by the looks of things. Okay, that's classic. Have I got this? I'm not sure if I've got it or not. So have I got so many games? I don't know what I've got and if I'm coming or going with my games half the time. Looks like it could be fun. If you were playing Concord last week and you can't play Concord anymore because Sony took it off the store, maybe you want to play this instead. Anyway, it's just another one of those hero shooters. Online. Who makes this one? Developer Ilphonic. Okay. There we are. Anyway, that's your Prime games and your Luna games out the way. Let's move along to the next one. Okay, now we come along to the Steam section. And again, for Steam, all I do is I go to the search icon, I grab, I'll show you how I do it. I always show you how to do it. Click your search icon with nothing in the box. Grab your narrow by price and put it as free. Relevance, select release date to get all the latest ones that have been introduced free, and then just to single out just the games. We don't want DLCs or any of that nonsense. And then all of a sudden, the last, well, there's thousands and thousands of free games, but these are the last ones over the last week. And again, what I'm doing, instead of reading them all out like some sort of scorecard, I have selected a few to have a little look at. So amongst this list of the last week, we have got Private Military Manager Prologue. Now again, prologues are more like a demo, playable demo of a game that's going to be released, but you'll get a few hours, you get most of the functionality of the game. They normally cut some bits off, but they're quite good, and you know, it gives you a little taste. It's better than a demo in a way. They're not as long as the game, obviously, but they give you a far better feeling of what you're going to be getting when the final product releases. So it gives you a good sort of yes or no, do you fancy buying that game or not. Anyway, so this is Private Military Manager. I thought it looked quite groovy. Do you want to play it? We'll play a little bit of it. That's what we do now. And essentially this reminds me of a game called Cannon Fodder back in the day on the Amiga. I used to love Cannon Fodder. And essentially, Tiny Troopers is a bit like that, where you've got to strategically plan your route through a bit like what I think in the military they call these kill houses. So yeah, that looks good. And you obviously got to look after your teammates and all that good stuff. And I've done that without reading the blurb, but I think I've got it right. Right, and then the next one, we've always got one of these every month. This month was a bit lacking in the free games. There was a lot of rubbish games, so I thought I'd stick a park full of cats, because everyone loves these sort of finding, when you're bored, stick one of these on, try and find the cats, and then look, you see them glowing there. Yeah, so that's no more to say about that, other than it's like a Find Wally type game. I saw this one. It didn't have many reviews, 4 user reviews, but it did look cool, and it was called Skeletal Schism, which try and say that 6 times in a row quickly, and for some reason I can't get the actual video to play. It's a bit strange. It looks like a sort of roguelite where you've got 2 sides. It's a sort of almost a bit like a MOBA. Your army against their army, and you've got to get them in there and probably add, as you fight, you add new weapons to your guy and new buffs and new weapons and that type of thing. What am I saying? I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. Let's move along to the next one I had a look at. And don't forget, these are all free. This one is another one of those prologues, and it was called Petlands. Is it called Petlands? Yeah, Petlands First Step. So the first step's bit be the prologue bit, but it looked okay, looked interesting. Looks like a sort of looter thing with pets that mine loot. I don't know. There wasn't much choice this week, and that's more or less it for the Steam games. Should we have a look if there's any Steam deals? And again, let's go here. News and noteworthy. Sale events, and I think there was some good ones. I did see. Oh, there's a Forza sale. We'll have a look at that in a minute. What was the one I seen? Oh, there's a Dead Rising sale on. That looked pretty good. Oh, that was the other one, Hitman, but I don't know if it's going to be any good. Let's have a look at this Forza sale. What have they got here? What's the deals? Forza Motorsports, the original one, 30 quid. You're having a laugh. Oh no, that's the new one that's just been released on Xbox Series X, isn't it? That's the 2023 game. Forza Horizon 5, $24.99. That's quite cool. That's the one that's set in South America. And then Forza Horizon 4, that's good, that is, 11 quid. That's the one that's set in UK. I might have to buy that one because I haven't got it on Xbox. Yes, now on Steam. Great stuff. Any of the other ones on you then? I'd really want Forza 6, but it's such a rare game to get hold of. Right, anyway, is that They're all Horizons. I would like Forza 6 though. That would be cool. Are we going to go on to have a look at any more deals? Try and find what we got here. Justin Suicide Squad, Gotham. Nothing great there. Bit mediocre games really. Worms franchise. Everything Must Go. Tiny build. Okay. Skybound games. Right, okay, well there's lots and lots of sales on amongst the games. I can't actually find the one I found the other day. The Rebellion sale is pretty good. There's some cheapy ones in there. Strange Brigade is a good game. I think I picked up my copy at like £2 or £3. Anyway, let's move along to the consoles. Yeah, let's have a look. There's nothing much to add to the PlayStation. It's the same games as last week. Quidditch, The Show 24, Little Nightmares 2. That's probably a standout game. I don't know what the Quidditch is. It's a brand new game, straight out on PlayStation. The Show 24, baseball's not my thing. It's probably more of a thing for the American market. And then they haven't added anything to Plus Extra yet because it comes out in the next couple of days. They are adding some new games soon, and there's some big games leaving. Horizon Forbidden West will be leaving the Extra catalogue, so just be aware that Horizon's on its way out. So let's jump over to the Xbox, and we've got let me go, GamePass Ultimate. Console games recently added, and they've added Star Trucker. The rest of the stuff is the same as last week, so I'll just scroll through it slowly so you can have a little look. Standouts there maybe: Riders Republic, Atlas. Core Keeper's a newish game as well. You've got the Mafia Definitive Edition, that's pretty cool. Modern Warfare 3, whatever. Expeditions, one of those Mud Hunter or whatever. Quite a few truck games on it, aren't there? That's a truck game, that's a truck game. That's the sort of re-release of Doom with lots of extra stuff in there. Anyway, let's go into the PC version, and it's exactly the same. Star Trucker is the one added extra game to Game Pass. Okay. So with that out of the way, we're going to jump over to our Fanatical. Now, be quick. Oh, there we go. Be quick with Fanatical. There's a free game. If you've previously bought stuff from Fanatical, you are entitled to a free game as of the next two days. As you can see from the moment of doing this recording, we've got 3 days and 4 minutes left, or 4 hours, to grab this free game. I've already got mine. What is it? It's called Astronaut. I'll play a little video here, but it'll be very hard to work out what's going on from here. I'll read it. It's a fusion of roguelikes and auto-battlers like never before seen. Recruit a party of mysterious heroes, navigate deadly lands, collect an arsenal of magic items, and vanquish a new evil threatening the realm. There we go, that's the blurb. So yeah, you can grab that if you're a previous Fanatical member, or what, you don't even member, it's just I think you need to have either bought one thing or sign up to their mailing list, something like that. Anyway, I've been buying from Fanatical for years, because here we go, this is why I buy from Fanatical, because we've got game bundles and they're very good and usually very good value. So they've added a few new game bundles since last week. We'll start off with this one, I know. Let's start off with the Capcom Dead Rising bundle. So for £10, it's a single straight up bundle. You don't get any choices, you just pay the tenner, get your games. And you've got Dead Rising 2, Dead Rising 2 Off the Record, Dead Rising 3 and Dead Rising 4. Great bit of content in there. I really enjoyed Dead Rising 3 on the old Xbox One. It was a bit of a standout title for me. I was a bit late getting an Xbox One, and when I did get it, I really enjoyed Titanfall, I really enjoyed Dead Rising 3. There was another game I really enjoyed, and I could not stand for the life of me the problems that was with the Halo Master Chief Collection when it released on Xbox, because that's what I bought an Xbox One for, and I sat down and cried that day because I couldn't play it because it was so buggy and such a mess. But anyway, that's that 4 games. Let's come back out, because there is also Build Your Own Bento Bundle. Bento, it must be Chinese or Japanese for something, but there's some good games in here. The one on the front cover there I really like. Now I can't tell you what most of these. This one looks quite fun. Getsufu Muden Undying Moon. Getsufu Muden. That sounds. I think I got that right. Absolute Tactics. This game, Legend of Changding. Very good game. Great game. It's a little sort of I can show you actually. It's a side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's actually got really good fighting mechanics. You've got bosses and all sorts of platforming. Really good game. Enjoy that. You can get it quite cheap from a key reseller. Oh, Shenmue 3 has been sold out. That was on it. And then you got a double pack. Most of the other games I'm not sure about, but 3 games for £6 or 10 games for 16 quid. Up to you, pay the money, take your choice. So let's move on. There's another bundle. There's quite a lot of bundles here today. They've just added 2 new ones since I last looked at this. Play on the go bundle. There's a couple of good guns free, plus you've got to get a minimum of 3 games, and I would definitely select Chorus and Deliver Us the Moon, and then one other. You've got the Beyond the Seal Sky there. This isn't too bad. There Is No Light, and this Human Fall Flat is a very popular game. This is a great game as well. Battle of Polytopia, and IndyCarts isn't too bad as well. If you fancy a Mario Kart clone, that's not too bad as well. So you can get 3 games there, or 5 games for £1.60. So I think it's 3 games for £5, 5 games for £8, and I think it's 7+ games for, was it £11 or £12? I can't remember exactly. Can't do the maths that quick in my head at the minute. But yeah, that's not a bad bundle. There's definitely Chorus is probably the standout title there. Sort of a 3D space flight fight.
Every pilot
Got very good reviews
deepest reaches of space
really
embark on high risk, high reward. Most of all, need Nara to lead them, bending power. This power. Prepare for each battle by customizing your weapons. At space stations, you'll be able to upgrade, interchange, and customize.
Anyway, so that's another bundle. I got so many of these bundles on thing to go through at the minute. There's a horror bundle. I can't remember if this was on last week, but I think it's new. Evil Within, Wolfenstein, Fallout New Vegas on there. The Broken Sword Complete Pack. So it's basically 2 games for £7, 5 games for £15, and there's a middle one as well. I think it's a tenner for free. Not too bad. I struggle to choose 3 games out of that, to be honest. Maybe Evil Within, Wolfenstein, and Broken Sword. I've got Fallout. Fallout's been free. Let's go for the other one. There's a new one I haven't seen yet. So let's try this one. This one's just released. $4.99. Oh, it's mystery. We don't do mystery because essentially you don't know what you're getting. And I've got so many games in my library, we don't do them. Build your own very positive bundle. Right, okay. Let's have a look at what's very positive about this. Ooh. £1. This is obviously the first time I'm seeing this, so you're getting my genuine reaction. You can pay 1 game for £1, and you can get Valfaris, the new one. Mecha Therion. I will be adding this as soon as I've finished doing it. And Dread Templar for £1. Wow. Okay. Rune. Fall of a King. I don't know about some of these games. Played that. That's okay. That's a crazy game. It's the person who made that game is something wrong with their head. Double pack of Servant Delicious to Servant Delicious free. Breath Edge. It's quite a tricky game, that. As you see, it's in my library already. Sir Love-A-Lot and Darkside Detective. What can I choose out there? 5 games. That's what I'm probably going to do. 5 games for £3. Whoopie-doo. Or you can get 10 games for £5. I'll come back to that. But Valfar is definitely... What's this Rune Classic? Is it quite an old game, isn't it? Might be interesting. Let's see. I'll have to come back to that. But yeah, that's definitely worth checking out. Dread Templars. That's a cool game. That's like a Quake clone. We do like our Quake clones. I don't know what this Sense game is. I hope it's not Rudy. Oh, it's like a Resident Evil copy, is it? No, I don't. I'm not sure what that is. It's a 2.5D Fatal Frame inspired game. Okay, whatever. I think we've gone through all the bundles now. I don't think there's any other added ones in there. The rest we've already gone through on previous shows. So already we're running out of time here. Humble bundles. So on Humble Choice is still available for this month. Again, for me, it wasn't a great month. I skipped it. The only game really worth it on there was Guardians of the Galaxy. I wasn't that bothered by the other games. I bought that from a key reseller for less than £1. The You Suck at Parking. So if you've already got some of the games, skip a month if you want to. And right, so we'll jump on to, there is Humble Bundles. Let me click on that. Go to the Games Bundles. And they've added one new one since last week, and it's this Steamia Secura Special. Now I will click on it just to let you know, it's not my style of stuff. It's like anime, sort of what they call it, low porn or something, I don't know. It's not soft core anime porn stuff, I think. It's not really my thing. To be fair, they do a good job of not showing anything too naughty, but you can get an idea of it. If I just show you this, it's sort of anime girls with big boobies and I don't know. What is this? It's pathetic stuff, really. It's for the very lonely people out there. Right. And we've done that one, and we've done the free game of Astronach. So I think that's it, guys. I think we finally got through it. Where we're under 20 minutes. That's unusual. I've flown through that. Have I missed anything? I feel like I've missed something. No, I've had to go back and redo the Amazon because that wasn't ready at the time of filming, but we will get it on by the end of tonight. So by the time you're watching this, Amazon, we've already done the Amazon games. So yeah, great month again. Great week, I should say, again. Definitely check out the Fanatical deals, guys. They're looking really good at the minute. Especially, don't you all go and pinch that Valfaris game before I get my copy. And definitely get your Epic Stores 2 games. That Riven one, I'll be downloading and checking that out as soon as I can. And that is essentially it for your freebie roundup week ending. We'll be on the 12th of September. Well, it is today. This will probably go out on the 13th. Friday the 13th this will go out on. And it is turning into a bit of a Friday the 13th for me. Everything's going wrong here. Anyway, with that out the way, we'll bid you farewell and we'll see you next week, guys. Bye now.
You know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over and join the crew. They'll show you how to game and save money too. CheapSkate gaming, yeah, you know the name. They got the games that won't break the bank, so come on over.